Summer playlist came out, I think in June.
Yeah, sorry,
Wait,
sorry.
May. No, it did come out in May.
I think it was, yeah, just in time for summer, so like perfect timing. Um, we have a couple of user questions that are really good, but I think I can marry them with some of mine.
Hmm.
But the first one I wanted to ask you is, it's Black Music Month. So what does that mean to you?
I think Black Music Month, it just means celebrating, highlighting, giving flowers to artists who deserve them. I feel like Black culture is the foundation for all types of culture. I think we inspire so many people. So I think it's just really important to just highlight talent because as artists, I mean, shout out to the artists who are actually making a living, but there's artists on the street, artists in school. So it's important to uplift the upcomers just as I did in Pretty Summer Playlist. So I'm excited, and it's an honor for me to be on the cover of something of an issue that highlights something so important.
There's a user question that kind of marries with one of my questions that I had for you. So let me make sure I shout out the person. But someone asked, their name was, where is it, about inspiration. Oh yeah, it was Hanau Sunsen. And they asked, where do you get the inspo for your song? But it kind of marries with this question that I also wanted to ask you, because I don't know if enough people talk about this, but your music is so specifically empowering and positive,
Hmm.
particularly for like Black and brown girls.
Hmm.
And I think in like the canon of hip hop music, like there historically is a space for that, but I think you do that so well. Making music we can just be happy to. It's not depressing, it's
Hmm.
not heavy, it's not like a lot of tragedy and sadness. It's specifically very like empowering and confident and just like just fun. And so I wanted to kind of get like, is that intentional for you, or is that just the way you are, you know?
I think it's just a little bit of both, and I just feel like music was therapy for me growing up. So if I can inspire someone to get into their bag, if I can inspire someone to get out of a bad breakup, like that's when I feel like my job is done. Like no amount of money and no amount of recognition or success can ever amount to me inspiring someone else. So as long as I've inspired a young man or woman out there, I feel like my job is done.
I love that. It's very much. I think we said this. No, I said this and to send to someone, but like it's like goal setting music. It's like, you know what I mean?
Affirmation music.
Affirmation music. Like it's just, you walk away and you feel like, you know what? Like I'm gonna work hard and get everything I want. Like, and we talked about that too. I think even on set we were talking about how like you had so many dreams and goals for yourself, and now it's all like coming together. And I think for young people, especially young girls, like that's big to be like, I want something for myself and I can do it, you know?
Hmm. I think there was a point in quarantine where I was reflecting, and I think I became more excited for my music career once I realized that I have purpose and I have intention now. And my purpose is to inspire, it's to uplift, it's to let little girls who look like me know that they could do it too. Only because I've been put in so many positions of, people doubting me, and eventually that became self-doubt. So hopefully, whether if you want to be a doctor, whether if you want to be a makeup artist, whether if you want to be a stylist, a politician, hopefully my music can help you through your journey.
I love that. Which goes into my second question. So you're so beautifully connected to your Filipino, Chinese, and Black side. And it's something you're really proud about and you're really knowledgeable about. But I feel like there's a lot of young people who struggle with having like multiple identities in terms of ethnicities. And so I would love to know if you have any advice for young people that feel like othered or feel like they have to fit in a box. Like, what's some of the ways like you kind of got through that?
I think what's so beautiful about being biracial, triracial, or even just having one ethnicity, I think what's often a struggle for people like me though is like how do we identify? And I feel like we identify by going to the source. So when I
Mm.
get a chance, I do want to go to Africa and I want to go to the Philippines because I did my little ancestry. You saw it all set.
Yes.
And I feel
She's
like
very Black, by the way, y'all. She is like all of Africa, you know.
I am.
Like,
I haven't shared it with the world yet, but I have several African roots, and I feel like the problem with being American sometimes is that we're stripped of our identity, which then,
mm,
which then, which then disables our sense of pride. So it's like when I say I'm triracial, I'm not saying it because I think it glamorizes me as a human being. I feel like I'm saying it so that I can tell you where I'm from, and that wherever the communities are where I'm from, they can identify with me and they can be inspired by my story. So I'm proud, and I can't wait to go to Africa and the Philippines.
You already know. Like when you hit ground, if you come into Africa, call me, girl. You already
No,
know
we
what it is.
going. I'm telling you, because I need someone who knows everything, and you know everything. You already know what we talked about on set.
We talked about this. That's what they don't know that, but we already have a plan
We
set.
are we already
So.
got. Oh,
You already know. I have some updates for you, but I'll tell you about that later. But you already know. Okay, so I want to do another user question. There's such really good questions. Okay. Oh, I love this question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
where do I see myself in 10 years? I feel like me and my team have laid such a strong foundation for this Icy umbrella. Like, eventually, I want the Icy brand to supersede Saweetie. I want my great grandkids running my fashion, running my beauty, running my business, running my philanthropy, running all of my enterprises. So I eventually see myself being a global mogul, and of course, married with a family.
We love this. Again, perfect pivot to my next question. Tell me more about the Icy Baby Foundation. I know, is that Whitney?
No, it's Michelle. It's Michelle.
Hey, girl, hey. We mentioned it in the piece a little bit, but I'd love for you to talk more about the Icy Baby Foundation. Like, what is it for? What's your intentions for that? And is that going to be around in 10 years as well? Like, is it something you want to make a part of your brand and all that?
No, definitely. I mean, I'm going to start small. I'm going to start local, and then I'm going to go countrywide, and then I'm going to go global. But the point of it is to give back to the communities that support me every day. And what really inspired that was just all of the chaos that was happening during quarantine. It's just like I'm donating so much money to these nonprofits, and I'd love to do that. However, why don't I just start something with a woman who is my grandmother and who was the president of my philanthropy, with someone who does this and who has a passion for it. So I was inspired to create my own nonprofit, the Icy Baby Foundation, and she's the president. And she's just been guiding me and just been teaching me on how to run something successful, just so that we're giving back to the people who look like me, to the people who support me, because without them, I wouldn't be here.
That's facts. This year we talked about a little bit in the interview, or Adele talked about it with you, but like it's so interesting your perspective of being Asian and Black, and just like the last year has been so much for both communities. And you know, you said something really great about how I think your mother asked you like, how are you going to show up? Like, what are you going to do about it? And so I love that you kind of started this with your grandmother, like, you know, running the show, but you very much being involved and like being active, right? Like it's one thing to say I care, but it's another thing to put money behind it. And I think that's
Girl, I'm from
super
the day. You
important.
know I'm about that action, so
I know you are.
I gotta put my money where my mouth is. And
I
I
know
just
you are.
like I think God has blessed me to be financially stable, and you know, putting my money in bank accounts and checks is cool, but I really want to see what people are going through for myself. So we're going to go to high schools, we're going to go to communities, we're even going to travel to islands once we get to that level of access. But we have a lot of stuff in the works, and once we get this rolling, like it's going to take up a lot of my life, because I want to be like on the field, in the ground, like really being there and seeing my nonprofit connect with these communities.
Okay, I have a couple more minutes with you. I want to ask you two questions. One, fast in motion, or fast. I really loved, like, I knew this is why I knew I would love you. Like, you specifically have a lot of Black brands that you're wearing, that you're kind of dropping in there. And so I wanted to talk to you about, like, how do you choose who you align with in terms of brands, and how do you, you know, how do you try to incorporate brands of color into what you do too? Because I just thought it was so seamless, and just from Miel, I think Miel was in there, just a couple different brands you had in there. I just was like, yes, like nobody's doing that. So tell me about like that alignment.
Well, for me, it's just like when I do any type of collaboration, will I wear it? For Mielle, yes, I've been wearing her. I've been not wearing. I've been using her
Using.
product for
Mm-hmm.
years. Like I like I didn't put two and two together, but I just moved. And I have like Miel throughout like my hair plastic containers. And I'm like, I've been using this stuff. I mean, when I received the products, because I always receive the products before I move forward with it, I was like, this is some great product. But I'm like, wait, I've been using this. So for
Yep.
me, I think everything was super organic because every placement that you saw is something that I've been wearing or I've been using for the past year or 2 years anyways. And they were brands that, you know, that are coming up, and I love to help other people come up because I know what it feels like to be in that position.
I love that. Okay, last question. I have to know, as a fellow Cancer, what are your birthday plans?
You gonna be in LA?
I actually I am gonna be in LA.
Oh girl, well you invited to the Freaknik because we having a big old freak. Oh,
Are you serious?
yes, hands on your knees, we through the streets like it's the Freaknik. No, I'm serious. Whitney is planning everything. I'm about to send out flyers.
Oh my
My cousin
God.
here, Maya, she does my merch and she's working on the flyer. July 2nd, it is going down in LA. I'm hosting. I'm having a big Freaknik.
I can't with you. Quarantine is over. The girls are outside. Like, you
Girl,
turning up.
ooh, girl, you a Cancer too, so you're gonna have, you know, top priority. You know, you feel me? You're gonna get the carpet ready. Girl,
I already know.
so
I already know. Look, there's so many hearts in the corner.
But okay, so I'm gonna see you there.
Yes, you will. You will. Sweetie, I adore you. You know, we got a little 15 minutes in, but you are the best. I hope people know you are like true blue, the sweetest person. Y'all, she kept up the energy. We did a whole day shoot. She kept up her energy. Like, really just, you're a joy. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So make sure you get your Freaknik outfit, girl.
Girl,
Girl, just some booty shorts and a tank top and you straight and some big
you know
booties.
I'm a modest Cancer. You know how you're like, I told you about you July Cancers. June ones, we're in our crab shell. Y'all know how y'all do.
Oh yeah, because Whitney for sure out her crab shell. It's okay. I know whatever you're gonna do.
I'll do a booty short and like a cute tank top.
So I know you go. I ain't even worried about you, girl. But just know it's going down, and it's hot. It's sweat check. It's.
Oh my God. Okay.
And you know I'm gonna have some food there, so.
Oh, okay.
Girl,
You gonna have oysters? I know you love oysters. You gonna have oysters or not?
I'm gonna have crab and crawfish.
Oh yes.
So see, you a real Cancer. I just bribe you with some food.
Girl, you know it. All you need to have is a food and a drink. I'm there.
So food trucks. I'm having something special delivered in the middle of the party. It's going down.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, this is how she's celebrating, y'all. She's celebrating with turn up. Too much turn up.
Food, good music. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have like a photo booth, girl. It's just gonna be activations throughout the party.
Activations, girl. You have an Essence Fest? What the hell is this?
I'm a content queen, baby, and I love to turn up. So she said,
oh
"It's the ice fest, baby."
You got Frankie Beverly and Maze in the corner. Like, what's going on?
I mean, dude, I'm having somebody perform too.
Oh my God, girl, what the heck?
It's going down.
Oh my God, I can't with you. All right, y'all. I've exceeded the time, so you are the best. Thank you again, y'all. Check out the interview; it's so good. She's a joy of life. So thank you.
I'm gonna see you in 3 weeks.
You'll see me. We'll talk. You'll see me.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.